What's up, guys? Tuned into another show, Full Value. It's Tuesday, and we have a big card today. We have some WNBA. Yesterday, we hit on Arizona. We hit on the over. Mets. That game was wild. You know, that shit went way over, but Mets they couldn't do it. Apparently, the Phillies coach came through with a bamboo plant, and apparently the superstition was when he brought the bamboo plant back in the day when he used to coach in the triple league in the minor leagues. They were having a rough time and they ended up winning. Now we brought it there yesterday and hey, it worked. So we might have it there today. So we'll get to that game. Um, the under in the White Sox game, our boy Gonzalez got hit again. So that's twice. So I'm gonna keep track on that. That's twice he got hit. So we keep it like that. The Rockies fucked up Pomado. That guy's shit. But recap, we went gave 4 plays, we got two, so 50%. Let's go harder than that today. So we got a couple games. Let's start with the Padres and the Orioles. The Padres, Logan Allen's on the mound against Yacobonis. Yacobonis is shit. Machado, he's about to meet his old team because he went to the Padres after a $300 million contract signed. The Oilers couldn't match it. I tell you this though, Allen is getting his second start in the season. Well, in his career, and he's 1-0. He's not too bad. The Orioles bullpen is doing bad. This guy is doing bad. Padres on a 3-game losing streak. And what team better to work their skills on is the Orioles. They're gonna get out their funk, and I think they sweep this little series. But every day for this series, I'm gonna pick Padres -1, and that would be the first play of the day. We'll get Padres, especially Machado. He's not gonna lose against his team. I don't think so, and I think he blows them out for not re-signing him. You know what I mean? And I think Padres have his back on that one. So I like the Padres by this one. Next game, Jays against Yankees. This game, they didn't even know what pitcher they were going to use because there's so much injuries and shit going on. Richards is 0-3, 7.46 ERA. Green, he's 1-2 with a 6.75 ERA. This is a game I wouldn't even pick a side. Now, this game, these guys are going for the homer record. Yankees, just put the over on the Yankees. That's it. Yankees team total is at 7.5. I think Yankees get to 10 by themselves. I'm telling you this right now. Yankees are tied with the major league consecutive games with runs, home runs at 27. They're trying to break the league today. So if they hit a home run today, they break the league. Richards is 0 of 11. He had 17 starts. He's 0 of 11 since June 27th. I'm telling you guys this right now. Just know your worth. And your worth is not to take sucker bets like Yankees at -300. Just take the over. Simple as that. Take the over, put your house on it. You know what I'm saying? As simple as that. We got the over today. Next game, Mets against Philly. Lockett and Arrieta. Lockett. Okay, after what I seen, these guys, like, I don't know if you seen the game yesterday. Like I said, I was talking about the bamboo plat, all that other shit. The Mets and Phillies allowed a run in every period, except for the top of the seventh. And Therefore, these guys got whopped because of that. Now they have Jake Arrieta on the mound. Yes, I had Mets yesterday, but Phillies are on a bad roll. My 7 game losing streak. Now I think Mets is gonna get whopped, and I like Philly here, so I'm gonna pick Philly. Jake Arrieta is trying to go over above 50% for the first time this season. He's been having a rough time. The game could go over too, but I don't want to pick the over. I just know Philly's gonna win, and I like the Philly on this game. Indians and Royals. Sparkman versus Bieber. Bieber's not bad, but he's just not bad. You know what I mean? Sparkman, he's a little better than Bieber, but the record says different. The Indians are hitting hard, okay, and they won 9 out of their past 11, okay, and they're 15-6 in June. Kansas City has lost 3 of their past 4 games, and Bieber he's playing like an ace. He hasn't, he lost against these guys in May, and he's trying to avenge his loss today. The question is it gonna help? Is Bieber gonna come out here and show the Kansas City Royals that it was a fluke the last time they beat him? That's the question. I don't know. These team with Keller struggling, Sparkman he's struggling. I like the under. These guys played them already and didn't beat them from -1, and the money line for Indians is not good enough for money. I like the under 9.5. I don't see this game getting that high to 10. I don't see that game getting that high. And I like the under in that game. Rangers versus Tigers. Zimmerman is awful. You have to take Rangers or nothing. Also, Zimmerman, I see the over. Like Detroit is gonna get whopped. Zimmerman is shit. Rangers -1. I like that play. Rangers -1. Red Sox versus White Sox. We got Price versus Fulmer. This is I don't have a play on this. This I got screwed yesterday. I put the under. These guys just started hitting. They had 6 in the first period, in the first inning. My bad. And this is the type of game I'm not gonna fuck with. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it alone. Fulmer's given up almost 7 runs. Price he's 4-2. After rest, Price haven't played in a while, but he's trying to come off of rest. That's another reason. Price threw 72 pitches last time he was out. He allowed 1 run, 4 hits. They said they need to take care of the man though, but he's pitching, and the way he's been pitching, they've been putting him on the IL list, which is the injured list when it's supposed to be the DL. But a lot of people apparently got offended when people were saying disabled list. So you get offended, and also just like talking about like people's feelings and shit. Like they also changed the name to from team owners to the team governor. So they're saying, oh, owner and all that. You shouldn't be called an owner if you own a team. So it's offensive to race and all that shit. But like, I find that stupid because so what? Basically, if I own a fucking dépanneur or a corner store, I can't be called the owner because the corner stores are usually Chinese people or Indian people or whatever that run it. Like that's ridiculous. So like, hey, there are a lot of people they need to check themselves. There's more things to worry about in this world than if you're an owner or a governor or a fucking disabled list or injured list, bro. It's the same damn thing. That's just terms. Like it's just words. Like sticks and stones break your bones, but words, what the fuck? Like these niggas letting words hurt them like they got shot or something. But basically, what I'm saying now is that my dude, he's 6-5 in 16 starts against the White Sox. He been off for a while. Okay. Fulmer, he's also going to make his first major league start since 2018. Both these guys are injured puppies, bro. And this is the type of game, it has to be Red Sox, but the Red Sox are paid more than freaking the Yankees right now. So I can't touch that game. And I'm not going to go over because my heart says under, but I already got burnt on under by a point 0.5. So, like, I just don't play nothing on that game. Next game, Nationals versus Mariners. Soldier, he's the best pitcher in the league, I find, right now. Richards is going to be in for a hell of a night. This guy, the difference between Soldier, okay, the way Soldier, his whip, okay, basically, Soldier is unbeaten, okay? He's unbeaten. He's 6-5. But this guy hasn't lost since a while. Okay. Like a couple months. This guy is 12-4 against the Mariners. And the way his whip and the speed of his velocity is going down, it went down from the beginning of June to now. That's signs of someone being injured. Okay? Now, the difference, they're not telling him that they're injured, not telling none of us that they're injured. He's just trying to play through it. Richards, he's not good at all. The Mariners, this is a team I would like to fade all the time. And the Washington needs to get back in the winning column. So I would have to pick Soldier here, minus the one for sure. I don't see Soldier losing against these guys, but I also like the under in this one as well. But officially, I won't have a play in this. It's the juice is too much. Under 7-2. I like the over. It's 7.5. I thought it was higher at 9. 7.5 and Washington the minus one. But officially, no play. You know, there's a lot of games on this slate with a lot of value. Atlanta versus Cubs. Fried versus Alzole. Cubs gave these guys a beating yesterday. Now, do they regain the favor? Now, Alzole, this is his first time starting, okay? Now he's playing Fried. Fried is good. Atlanta leads this series 3-1, so basically Cubs got their first win against these guys yesterday. I think Atlanta loses this one again, and the Cubs goes 2-3, and then tries to tie this. I like Cubs on the money line in this. Cubs are playing really good, and Atlanta's bullpen is not really playing good right now. And they're not hitting right now, really. They were hitting 2 games ago, but not now. So I like the Cubs in this one. Williams versus Cole. Houston against Pirates. This game is a game I like to stay off of. At the end of the show, I'll give you my best underdog. You know what I mean? Because these games are fucking high juiced. This Houston to win is at minus 310. Like, stop this madness. Jericho's not even that nice. You know what I mean? But, like, what do I know? That's ridiculous. At least the plus Pittsburgh on the plus money. At least Pittsburgh on the plus money sounds a bit reasonable. You know what I mean? But I'll get back to that one. Mariners versus Brewers. It's Brewers or nothing. You have your ace Gonzalez, 8-6, right? He's looking to keep a streak alive. And then we have Davies. He's 7-1. Now, these guys now. Gonzalez is 3-0 with a 2.3 ERA following a 6-game losing streak. So, mind you, he was 5-0, then he went 6-0, then he went 3-0. Now he's trying to take his streak alive. But Gonzalez played these guys once. Played these guys twice, and he's 1-0 against these guys. Davies is coming off his worst start, where he yielded his first loss. Okay. Now, in my eyes, in I see Mariners with some money, but to be safe, I'll put Mariners plus the money, so plus the 1.5. I don't see Mariners getting losing by 2 runs. And I like the Mariners plus 1.5. Twins versus Rays. Gibson and Snell. Both these guys are trying to do big things. You know what I mean? Big things meaning accomplished playoff fates that they haven't done in a while. Now, they were off yesterday. Rays are continuing a 10-game road trip. Now, these guys, Twins, they're coming off a loss against Royals. And the Rays, out of that 10-game road trip, they only won twice. Because Gibson, though, is not good against these guys. And Snell is 1-on-1 against these guys. So, it's like who you want to back? I would back Rays. You know what I mean? And I'm going to give that as my line. Because these are at a pick'em. That's at a pick'em. And the Atlanta Cubs at a pick'em. So, I picked the Cubs and the Rays as the two pick'ems in the pick'em games. You know what I mean? St. Louis and Athletics. Athletics shouldn't be underdogs in this game. Why? Because St. Louis is not a good team. Flaherty, he's not good. Bassett is good. Well, better than Flaherty. Athletics have the better bullpen. But yet they're still underdogs. Okay? Cardinals have a 1-2 momentum going. Don't get me wrong. But Flaherty's 1-1 in his last 7 starts. He got hit to a loss of the Mariners. And when I see someone lose to the Mariners, I can't really say much about him. But I tell you this. Bassetti, he's going to show these guys what they need and not make them panic. Because Frankie, he got suspended 80 games. And that was one of their top pitchers. Okay? Now, St. Louis, their bullpen is atrocious. These guys, their pitch and rolls suck. It's like, what are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? It's just so bad. Oakland, on the other hand, they're underdogs. And I think they have good value in this situation. Now, it was an emotional situation when the Angels came to STL. But now the Athletics have no sympathy for these guys, and Athletics is a better team. And with the dog price, I like Athletics. Dodgers and Diamondbacks. Ruby Wade against Sterling. We had Granke last night. Granke hit his boy Kershaw. Could you believe that? The pitcher hit the other pitcher and their friends, and I know Kershaw, but Kershaw always has terrible time in Arizona, especially when they have the roof off. Now we have a right-hander on the mound, and Ruby Ray is a left-hander, and the Dodgers hit these guys good. The thing I don't like about Ruby Ray here is that he has success against these guys, but Ruby Ray is the type of player that when there's people on the base, he gets nervous and shit, and then he starts doing stupid shit. And the Dodgers is a team that gets people on the base. Maybe they might not like they score a lot and all that shit, but like maybe sometimes they might not finish and capitalize and get a score, but they know how to get on the base. You know what I mean? To make you mess up, and then that's how they score, and that's why they're so good. So in this one, for Ruby Ray, these guys are sitting at 44, 40, trying to go above 500. I lean Diamondbacks. Stripling's not that good, but could they get to 50% over above 50%? They're gonna need it. I tell you that part. But I see the Dodgers coming back here, bouncing back, and I also like the under here. So I'll take the under 9.5 in this one, and that'll be the official play. Rockies against Giants. Gonzalez against Bumgarner. Chichi Gonzalez. This guy hasn't played baseball in 3 years. And Madison Bumgarner, he's their ace, but he's not even nice. This is the guy coming back from Tommy John surgery. Gonzalez thinks, and they're just gonna put him against freaking in the league. But the best thing to put him against is these impotent bats of the Giants. They need Viagra. They need more than Viagra, I tell you. Bumgarner hasn't won a match since May. Okay. Today, if if any match for him to win, it's today. But I wouldn't even bet on that. These are two people I won't be able to trust. Sorry, guys. Um, I can't put my money there. So in this, with a person that hasn't played in 3 years, and another person that hasn't won in like 2 months, I'll allow that, and I'll just sit down and watch. Angels and Reds. Malley versus Henny. 0-1 against 2-7, 4.17 ERA, 5.68 ERA. Reds are looking to regain momentum because they were playing good at once upon a time ago, but the Brewers gave them licks. And the Angels, they're coming off that STL loss and shit. So they beat them once out of the three. And these two pitchers are sucky. So I'm not picking no one. Like these two pitchers, they're not good enough to take my money. And you never know what you're gonna get. One day you might get an ace, next day you might get a bum. So, let's recap those plays we got today. We got the Padres. We got the overs in the Yankees game. We got the Phillies. We got the Tigers. So hold on, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We got the Tigers. No plays in the Sox. We got Scherzer. Okay, but that's too much of an underdog, so we're not playing there. We got Cubs, Rays, Cubs, Rays, Rangers, Phillies, Padres. Athletics, Oakland. So we have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I like the seven plays. So make sure you hit that like button. I'm gonna post those on Twitter for you guys, and let's try to cash, man. Seven plays today. We got two overs and five money lines. No, six, one over and six, a plus one, a couple underdogs, a couple favorites. So if you guys, you know what I'm saying, make sure you hit that like button. You know, we went 50% yesterday. We're trying to go at least 70% today because there's more picks, you know, at least 5 for 7, 6 for 7, even 7 for 7. You know what I'm saying? It's already nice. Sound nice, you know what I'm saying? And we got 2 games left in the WNBA. Minnesota versus Indiana. This is a 1.5 favorite. Minnesota's trying to get above 50%, but they're 1-2 on the way. Indiana's 2-3 at home. This is the type of game. Let's see. So Minnesota, both teams are not that good. Okay, both teams could score, put the ball in the bucket. That's for sure. They're both respectively at 4 and number 3 in points per game. No, 4 and 5 at points per game. And this is the type of game I like. I like Indiana here. I like Indiana. I really do. But these guys need to smarten up. The only people the Lynx beat on the road was Dallas, and Dallas had no wins at that time, and they barely struggled. They lost against Seattle. They lost against New York. Okay. Now, Indiana, on the other hand, this is their home crowd, man. And these guys, Indiana at home, they do their thing. They do their thing. And this is just a one road trip, home thing going on. Indiana fever. This is tough. But I got Minnesota, though. I got Minnesota minus the 1. Seattle versus Vegas. I'll be dubbing Vegas till further notice. Vegas is third in field goal. Seattle is seventh. Is sixth. Seattle is 3-4 on the road. Vegas is 3-2 on the road. I got Seattle to cover the spread, 6.5, 7.5 some places, but I got Vegas to win the game. You understand what I'm saying? Vegas got some ballers on their team, and they're coming off a throbbing of Dallas. Okay, Liz, she's pretty nice. You guys have to know these people ain't playing. Liz is nice. Wilson is nice, and our girl Young, she's pretty fast. Jackie Young, I like the way she plays, but the difference between her playing style and Seattle playing style, they're very good at the spread. They're first in their conference, and Seattle don't play games. I'm telling you that right now. Seattle, they're out here to win. You know what I mean? And in saying all that, Natasha Howard, who's gonna stop her? Who's gonna stop Howard? Who's going to stop Lloyd or Clark? You know what I mean? Alyssa Clark. No one's gonna stop her. You know what I'm saying? Joelle Lloyd, no one's gonna stop her. I would put money line, but like we're looking for value, and I like the plus the money, the +6. So those plays, we got the Lynx and we got the Storm plus the 6. So mind you, my quick recap: we got Lynx -1, Storm plus the 6. We got the Oakland, we got the Rays, we got Oakland, we got the Rays, we got Seattle plus the 1. We got the Cubs, we got Philly, we got Texas, we got the over in the Blue Jays game, and we have Padres. So I just recapped you guys the plays. If you guys didn't hear that, then shit, you guys are not serious about these plays. Other than that, I'm Kobe Williams. Thank you guys for watching. Press that like button, the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you guys for taking the time out your busy days and watching me. This is a pretty long show today, but we trying to cash. And you already know. I'm going to post those things. I'm going to be back tomorrow. It's a 5-day-a-week thing. And we just need to get this money. You know what I'm saying? Till then, you guys chill, relax, put in your bets, and enjoy your days. Enjoy your evenings. Spend some time with your fams. You know, summer is here. Soak up some sun. Tan. If you black, you can still tan. I hear black people wear sunscreen and shit. So do your thing. And yo, make sure you're eating good. Stay healthy. And thanks for the support. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Uno.